see here, let's get this right. Greetings, my fellow light beings, my fellow humans, fellow people on this beautiful earth, having this human experience. I'm honored and grateful to share all I've learned up until now. And I got the lights on, I'm doing some recording. I like to set up my stage even when I'm practicing or recording, because that is planting seeds of visions that I want in my future, such as venues to play at or amphitheaters and whatnot. And in order for me to get there today, to really understand that, to see that and appreciate it, and appreciate everything I've been through, and let go of everything I've ever been a part of, everything. Everything up until now got you here, right? And for me, on my journey, it's been quite a battle, but it's been an internal battle. And I'm just coming out of a very heavy heart opening. And that's kind of the idea of today's video. I've been wanting to do something about living from the heart space. Perhaps you've heard about that. Perhaps you've heard about heart and brain coherence. And what I'm understanding is that we have this life force energy within us. Our prana, our chi, our sexual energy, kundalini, whatever you want to label it. And if we allow this energy to rise within us and back down and recirculate, we can co-create with this universe like nobody's business, like magicians, because when we're tapped in, tuned in, and turned on, as Abraham Hicks would say, Source is flowing through us. God, Jesus, Christ-like, we all have it. In order for me to be here today, to speak like I am and open myself to the complete vulnerability of whatever, because I've obtained a feeling within me that I don't recall on this earth in this lifetime. And that's just a feeling of feeling good. And it's a new feeling, so it gets scary. And then your head gets in the way a little bit and it kind of blocks that. But the things happening outside of us in the 3D world, in the 3D realm, they can come at us. And that stuff there, if you feel attacked or somebody did something to you or somebody wronged you, it's there to awaken you. It's there to shake you up a bit. And I know this because I've just went through something major, absolutely major. And some of you that have been following me for a bit, I was up in Lake Superior a couple months ago. I gave myself a rebirth. I allowed myself to step into this new life. And I donated 90% of everything I owned, old tools, old materials that I don't use anymore, that are not who I am today. So I entrusted a couple fellas I had just met to clean out my house, and that they did. And when I got home from that trip over Labor Day weekend, beginning of September, late August, whatever, the only thing in the basement, and we got rid of all our baby pictures and everything, because it's old energy, it's old memories, there's pain tied to it. In order for me to be here today, I had to release all that. But when I got home, there was this picture. Well, that's wild. It's time to be in the spotlight, apparently. This is me at like 2 years old. And Man, that just opened me right up. Me knowing here right now what this little guy was about to go through in his life, I just had such gratitude for that inner child, which is me. And that whole trip I took taught me to do the things I did as a child, like be out in the woods and go hiking and backpacking and kayaking and exploring on Lake Superior and the little caverns and stuff. It started to open my heart. But the most recent one here, like this past couple of weeks, between the new moon and today, which is the full moon, I experienced something that really shook me up. And it brought up stuff from when I was 2. Most of our traumas come from 0 to 7 years old, because that's when our subconscious mind is wide open. And that kind of sets the stage for our life. Not always, but most of the time. Enabled me to see back to 2. It enabled me to see back and clear those memories and cut those cords of the pain and the suffering and the anger and the resentment, and I'm going to get even. No, you're not going to get even. You're not going to get anything. And I'm allowing myself to embrace my internal change right now with just that, seeking justice. It's not going to change anything. What's going to change is me. What's going to change is how I see the world. What's going to change is how I deliver my messages and how I play my music and where I put myself. That's what's changing. I chose myself. And that sent ripples out through the universe. And that upset some people. And you know what? That's okay. Because we all need to choose ourselves right now. We all need to give ourselves the time, the love, the space, the nurturing that we all desire. The only way to get that is in the mirror. Trust me, I tried a long time outside of me. And yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the struggles. I'm grateful for the pain and the suffering. And because you know what? Today, I don't have to choose that. I could choose to be happy. I'm in a situation right now where the Creator's like, listen, you chill out, you rest, you be you, you stay in alignment, and watch magic unfold. That's where I'm at right now. I'm instructed to just be here, be present, and allow myself to feel good and be happy. And let my little wounds heal that I went through. I feel better, but I'm tender. Because it does. It affects our physical bodies when we go through this stuff. It really does. And it's little veins here and there, all over. So, if you're just coming into this stuff, or you think the whole world